The following statements you are about to hear are not made to offend or hurt anybody's feelings, although we may discuss serious topics. It's all entertainment, man. In all reality, don't take too serious. Have fun, laugh a little bit, relax. Let's talk about it. Shades Talk.
Person once. Then I started looking at the prices on some of this stuff.
What stuff?
And I'm like designer bags and glasses and stuff. And I would see people and I'm like, how do you know if your bag is fake? And this was when I was younger, and I'm like, wait, you go to the site, that bag $4,000. That regular ass person ain't got
exactly.
They ain't got $4,000 to blow.
It's just about what you going for at the end of the day. To me, some people do it just to get attention, and it be fake. It's like, you don't want that attention.
Yeah, like,
because when you get it, they usually gonna try to embarrass you.
I always be thinking somebody gonna, the question that nobody never would probably ask, like, is that real?
Yeah.
Or they be like, well, prove it. And I'm like, I'm the type of person where I need to be able to prove it. Like, because the old me, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't care, but and it's not even worth it now. I'd rather go to TJ Maxx and get me a, cute little $100 bag and keep it moving.
I mean, it's just I think it's a maturity thing.
That's true. That's very true.
You realize, like, when you were younger, the way you value money was different. You're like, oh, I want to blow it on this. Now you're like, well, at least me. I'm like, I could buy that, but I'm gonna enjoy it for about 3 days.
Exactly.
And then it's gonna sit on the shelf.
And that money could have went towards a bill.
Yeah.
Paid something off. And
then I'm gonna be on top of that. I'll be at work 40 hours a week. It's collecting dust. I ain't even thinking about it. Weekend, I'm trying to do other stuff. I can't even.
So you hit that nail on the head. People got real jobs out here.
Yeah.
And really work for their money.
Yeah.
And I think there's a misconception of fast money. Because.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I guess if you sell the idea that you've made it, and that you have some form of wealth, whether it's real or not, it can possibly turn into real money, because you'll get people that want to follow you on Instagram, social media, YouTube, or whatnot, and then you can turn that in. But a lot of these people see that, or a lot of these kids see it, and it be fake. I mean, dudes posting stuff from Lowe's, the little kitchen section.
Oh, yeah, I seen it.
I seen a dude sitting on the kitchen counter talking about my new, you know what I'm saying? Somebody zoomed out. He's sitting in the Lowe's kiosk joint. I was like, bro, it's getting tragic out here. It's getting scary.
Did you see somebody did a whole music video at IKEA? Did you see that?
No.
They had it on social media. Like,
no, that's genius though, for real. But
it really is.
Yeah, but that's genius. I might do that.
That's smart.
I'm not gonna lie, that is very smart. But they will take that and post it like a real pic of their real life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And go home or go back to they probably walked up there.
You feel me? You got back on the bus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Feet hurting. They just
feet hurting. Like 3,000 likes.
Right. Or posing in front of a car that ain't yours.
Yeah. Exactly.
You'd be like, come on now.
So it's easy to fake the funk. That's the problem nowadays, though, man. People I don't know what's real and what's fake.
Yeah. And I think individually, it satisfies people sometimes. You know what I mean? It don't satisfy me.
Right.
Because I still got to go home at the end of the day.
For sure.
Go back to the real reality.
Yeah.
I want that real thing, like Cole said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been working too hard too long, so I want to really enjoy my money. Like, I don't want to fake enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's tragic.
Yeah. 1,000 likes don't put no food in my belly.
Oh, yeah. Social media is weird.
I think the older you get, like you said, you mature, right? And like you realize what's really important in life, and it's not designer and all. Really, your peace is everything.
Yep.
And like being able to go home and kick your feet up and just relax, that feeling is so satisfying. And even waking up and doing it all over again. Yeah. Like you just realize what really is the important part of life.
100.
And being able to show up as your true, authentic self every day. I remember I worked at a bank. I was a branch manager and I would go to work, and I don't know how. I just was talking different. You know, you go to work.
Right.
Code switching.
Yeah.
You go in the office.
Oh, that's another time. We're going to talk about that right when you get done. All right.
Yeah.
You know, like you got the customers coming in. You know, came up with like a whole like professional like talk. And I did it for years. And I just remember one day I went home and I broke down like, I hate being this person. Like, this is not me.
Right.
And I literally went into a depression because it's like, I want to be me so bad. And I can't even be me at work. And I spend most of my time there.
Right.
So that's when I realized, like, Elena, you gotta either leave this place or, you know, and I did. I ended up walking away from that job, and it was the best thing I ever did. And where I'm at now, I'm like, look, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be me here.
Right.
Y'all gonna I ain't gonna go all the way, but I'm gonna show up as my authentic self. And it feels good. It's crazy how something so small could feel so good.
100%.
Yeah, that's great.
So is that considered a skill set you want to teach your kids?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I don't. I want her to know when to will it back. But I also want her to be able to confidently show up as her true self. If that's a Black woman, then show up as a Black woman in front of a room full of all white people.
For sure.
I had to learn how to do that. It's taken me 3-4 years, but I made it. I'm here, and I love being able to be that Black woman in the room as her authentic self.
Yeah. I think we definitely come a long way in reference to that. I mean, I still feel like I got to do it on a regular basis just because I'll just get so tired. I'll just be like, fuck it. All right, just so I can not fucking have everybody on here scared for no fucking reason. Let me go ahead and switch this code real quick so I can get what I need to get done. You know what I mean? But it's not going as far as like a Bill Bixby, but it's kind of like, I'll just like temper myself down because I already know like this shit's getting old, bro. Like I'm tired of you feeling this way just because I am matching your energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even being aggressive. I'm using intelligent words. I'm articulating myself in a certain manner. But because of your fear of my presence, just me being me, now I gotta really tone it down like an extra 50% of what I should be able to do just to make you comfortable because I don't have hours to sit here to try to navigate the situation. So I'm gonna go ahead, code switch this motherfucker, be in and out of this bitch real quick. So Reg, like in your situation as a Black man, you know, code switching is usually irregular, and those who use it to the elite level, they kind of climb up that corporate ladder faster. Do you feel like you've been able to be yourself more in today's day and age when it comes to those mixed race rooms?
Definitely. I'm not really in corporate.
Yeah.
I'm what they call it, blue collar. I don't know. Like, so me, I feel like I'm myself.
Okay.
But I do have to code switch just because people are not going to understand me.
For sure.
You know what I mean? They're not going to get the joke I say. They're not going to get my tone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because we're all from different places. So I gotta scale back a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm still myself. You know what I mean? I just gotta navigate through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's really it for me.
Yeah, I think we're going in the right direction. I think today's youth, they're going into the workforce.
Yeah.
They don't have to do it as often because we are out there being ourselves and we're on major platforms and being ourselves. Yeah. So now it's a normal thing for people to see us talk how we talk amongst each other.
Right.
So it's not like it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. I feel like every day we kind of taking a better step towards that. I don't know if we 100% there because just because you see it on TV don't mean, you know what I mean? But I think America gets a glimpse of like, this is how we are and we can be ourselves and still be intelligent, still be articulate, still be professional, get things done. Like, it is what it is. And we're not usually the antagonizers in any of the situations that you see on television anyway.
Yeah.
What's funny when you say that is, like, when I'm around, like, say, coworkers, I feel like they're all betting themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're holding back 1 ounce. Whereas me, I feel like I have to for just various reasons. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do.
It's ingrained.
Stereotypes. Like, it's like we have stereotypes on us that is crazy, because the stuff that we have stereotypes, that they have stereotypes for us on, it's the same, if not worse. And there's such a comfort in, and I don't want to do this, but really there's a comfort there on their end to where they're empowered to, like, be outrageous.
Yeah.
But if we act out, it's, this is expected because this is who they are.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is that what I do love about us is that we are really finding strategic ways to, like, address things. We talk different, we're educated, and like you said, I feel like the generations coming up, they're creating spaces for themselves. So, like, we've always had this traditional go to work 9 to 5. They're creating jobs for themselves, and that's what I love about this new generation, like the streamers, the kids that are, you know, just being creative with their art.
Yep.
In a way, they kind of have to, because the workforce is trash. Like, the price of everything's going up. Jobs ain't really paying too much more for what they want you to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And these kids, they have a lot more freedom than we had. Well, I feel like we had. Mm-hmm. Well, not as far as outside. We were outside, but they got more information.
For sure, way more
stay
information.
Home, generate whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
We had to go outside and get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
What's y'all's thoughts on college? Kids going to college. Like, I feel like people teaching themselves a lot of this stuff that you go to college and learn. But when you leave college, you don't be prepared. But people teaching themselves this stuff for free.
So here's my thoughts on that. And I got a very strong opinion on it. So I contracted with the Department of Education for like 8-9 years in collections, debt collections to be specific. And college, there's 2 ways you can go about it. But 90% of people that approach it, it's a scam. It's like a racketeering. Like, it's the biggest racket in America. And the reason I say that is because they prey on these kids from the day they graduate high school. Yeah. You don't have any work experience, and they know that you don't have any credit history, so you can get approved for a lot of the student loan or any student loan that you want. Mm-hmm. And they'll put any freaking program in the school to give you the sense of, like, this is going to generate income for you later on the line. Knowing that's not true. That's not real. Right. You know what I'm saying? When I was hiring people, I'm not looking at your college accreditations. I'm looking at you, your skill set, what you can bring, and how we can materialize that into money. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? If you have a degree, that's a plus. Right. That was a plus, but
that just means you understand.
That just means that means, like,
what's going on.
That means, like, you've put in work, and now the stuff that you have to have a degree for, you can take the next level at the job. But it wasn't me giving you a job just because you had a degree.
Right.
You know what I mean? So unless you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a professional in the medical field, and I'm sure there are other fields out there that you would need to have a college degree for, that you can make a decent income. Anything outside of those major fields, it is almost damn near a scam, because there's no way you should be starting your life out as a young 20-something-year-old with $50,000 to $100,000 in debt. Yeah. With no job, no income to be. Yeah. Like, it's a racketeering, and it's one of the biggest businesses in America. And once they, decentralized the education system and made it through the government, it was like, it was a bad deal, man. Because school used to be free. Yeah. Like, it used to be free. That's the whole point. You want to give the youth the skill sets so that they can become part of the workforce, and then you can make a stronger nation. But then it turned into a money grab, and they're preying on all these kids, man. So I'll tell my kids, I would rather you, unless you're in one of those major fields and you're serious about it, I would not go to school just to find myself.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
yeah, that's
Do not go to, they tell you that all the time. Oh, you got some years to figure it out. No, you don't.
You can't handle it.
And then you changing degrees the whole time you're there, which keeps you there longer, keeps you spending more and more of the student loans. Yeah.
You can find yourself in life without spending money on somebody just giving you nothing for you bought a lemon once you start paying that college for your degree. You buying into a car that ain't never going to work right. You know what I'm saying? So I would rather you go to a trade school, pick up a skill set, you know, go get a what's it called when you're not necessarily go get a certification or something. They have career centers in high school. I feel like every high school student should do part-time at the career center.
Yeah. I did career center.
You feel me? I don't really care about the home ec. You know what I'm saying? The 19th century literature. Yeah. Give them the basics. Give them science, math, English. All right. Once we have those basics, because you're going to need all those. Now let's work on getting them some skill sets. And if you walk out of high school with a trade, you're already up. Like you're up. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel like it should be. That's what I'm trying to push my kids towards. And they're into sports, so that's even a plus. But other than that, high school, they're not feeding these kids the knowledge. They're really just shoveling them in these classrooms, and they're not teaching them the way that they feel like it's going to help benefit them in life. Yeah. You know, you have a syllabus in front of you, and I need to get this amount of points off because I got the school board on my back. So we're just going to make sure I cover all these topics. Whether you learn it or not, I'm not really teaching you because I don't have the ability to really teach anybody. My classrooms are over stuff, you know. It's like it's a bad situation. So to make a long story short, if you're going to go to college, know what you're getting out of it. You would not buy no car blindly without test driving it. Right. So know what you want to do, and it's an investment in yourself. It's not for you to go find yourself. It's not for you to go out there and just be living on campus for a year or so because you're racking up so much major debt and it's setting you back.
Yeah, you just starting debt so you can pay it as soon as you get a job.
Yeah, and student loans are the one thing that if you go into collections, they can take your taxes, they can garnish your wages. So it's not like you just got a medical bill that's going to sit there. No, they will come after you. Yeah. So you will be paying that whether you like it or not.
They had some agents a couple years ago, didn't they?
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why I'm so passionate. Yeah, bro. So that's why I'm so passionate about the school situation because it's so fucked up. Like it's a bad situation. And then as parents, when we were coming up, they didn't know any better, but they go to school, get a degree. Yeah. All right. You know, that's what they told us. Not necessarily like, okay, what's after that? Like, how am I going to make a life for myself? That was the step.
A lot of them didn't even do that.
Exactly, yeah. So they're looking to try to put their kids in better situations. But now we're educated. We've been through school, and now we know what it comes with. A lot of people are working through school, and they have a game plan, but now we got debt. We got to pay it back. Whether I got this degree or not, this money got to be paid back. Right. So that's my spiel on school. I'm not really a big proponent of going to college unless you really understand what you're getting yourself into. Because you can make money in various other ways without even having to go to school. Yeah. And going in debt. Now, if you get a full scholarship, run it up. Right. Yeah. Run it up. Go to that school, run it up. But that's not a lot of people's cases.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, say you're young and you got a passion for something, and you're like, oh, I want this job, but I have to get this degree to get it. Then, you know what I mean? That's more of a mission. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Instead of like, oh, I'm going to go to college, and figure out later.
Exactly.
You're going to switch majors, and then you're really going to be all screwed up.
That's for sure. I mean, I went to school and I have 2 degrees. Did I necessarily need them to get to where I'm at today? No. Yeah. You know what I mean? I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I just know all my peoples was going to school. I got accepted. You know what I'm saying? I didn't necessarily want to be left behind. I wasn't going to be doing nothing but running the streets anyway. So I was like, man, let me go ahead and try the school thing out.
I feel you.
And I racked up a bunch of debt. And then when I had my first child, then I got serious.
Yeah.
And then went back and finished up, you know what I'm saying? And I had a goal in mind. Didn't necessarily know what that degree was gonna give me, but I knew like it might look better on my job application. Yep. You know what I mean? So if I could go back and do it all again, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I probably would have either joined the military, like for real, straight up out of there.
I chickened out.
Yeah, did you?
It wasn't like that though, but I did everything, the swearing. Mm-hmm. They even like made like I had to go talk to somebody because I got flat feet. So they was like,
oh, okay, yeah.
We might not let you in, so I had to go talk to somebody, and they was like, oh, you're good. I did all that, and then I selected the National Guard, and I was like, that's the easiest probably thing to do. And then everybody was going to swear in. And I was like, oh, no. It felt weird to me.
The collar started getting tight.
I was like 18. I was like,
it's like the commitment part of it.
Yeah, when you gotta stand in front.
I don't know much about it at all. I always told myself never. But I mean,
well, after you do the physical, take the ASVAB, all these little ceremony or whatever, you just swear in, and you're good. But I was like, nah.
Well, you said,
I was like, after that, I'm their property.
Yeah, 4 years.
Like I wasn't going back home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think I kind of was scared to leave home, but at the same time, the swearing thing kind of threw me off. So I was like, nah.
So let's talk about that. Leaving home. A lot of people miss opportunities because they don't want to leave people behind, or they scared to take that leap.
Yeah, mine was definitely ignorance. Not being exposed to too much. You know what I mean? So
right.
But you know what it is. It is what it is. So, I got over that.
You look back. Do you feel like?
Nah.
You still would have made the same decision?
I probably would have.
You would have sworn in?
Yeah. Okay. No. I would have.
Still not did it?
Still not did it.
Okay.
I mean, that's just how I was at the time.
Yeah.
Even like now, I know I still would have said no.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
But, I don't really do the regret thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I just
for sure
go on. Because it's a decision. You know what I mean? You made it. And I just try to, I'll find the good in what came from my decision I made and go from there. Cause
that's a good way to look at it.
Everything happened for a reason.
Yeah,
everything happened for a reason. I used to beat myself up like that. Like I would make a decision that it was a mistake, and then I would harbor on that. You know what I'm saying? For too long, and instead of just moving on, like, damn, why'd I do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I made some pretty bad mistakes. You know
what I'm saying? I mean, that's just emotions, you know? You got to experience that so you can make better decisions next time or think more about it. Because that way, I mean, because if not, then you're just going to regret everything.
All right.
I was just talking to a friend of mine, and like I had a lot of things happen in my not even my childhood, but like as a young adult, like 17, 18, crazy stuff that even back then, I didn't really look at it as, oh, this is, the worst thing that could happen, even though some of them situations was pretty bad. When I look back now, I'm like, wow, these moments really molded me to be who I am today. Like I go hard. Like 100%. I literally have a plan A, B, C, and D because of those situations that I was in. So I don't regret them because they, birthed the human being that I am today. So
they definitely built you up.
I agree. No regrets.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
I strongly agree with that.
So we're gonna double back for you, Reg. We already touched this topic, but the fashion with the men's like the painting and the nails. Somebody sent us a picture of A$AP Rocky yesterday. He had the Wizard of Oz red heels on, had a red carpet. You feel me? Clicking his heels out the limo. Well, like, what's really, as a man, what's really going on? I'm not the most fashionable person. I like fashion just like the next person. Don't get me wrong. But there's a difference between fashion and then there's like, I guess Lena said clickbait. Like sometimes people just want attention.
Yeah.
Like, where do you draw the line for your self-respect?
Me?
Not necessarily you, but just like as a celebrity, in that lifestyle.
To be real, I just probably might laugh at it, but I let it go. It ain't my world, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't like the nail thing. I've seen it. Do you? I don't know.
Right.
If somebody gave you $1 million,
when I was young, I would. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
I used to do the clear thing, the clear glow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's because girls talk me into it. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I didn't think to do it. But.
Okay. So you do the clear thing. That's the gateway.
I don't do it no more.
Next week we doing red.
See, that's different.
They go push it a little bit further. Nah, the clear coat, that's just, I feel like that's just good hygiene. Like
I think it was just to look clean.
Yeah, clean.
Yeah.
Like
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
it.
Clean.
Like the colors.
Yeah.
Maybe like if you know.
All right, man. Okay, we get somewhere.
Color scheme or something.
Like if you had on a masculine outfit, and
I think some people just think
I got you. So you at the Wu-Tang concert, you got the Bumblebee J's on the you
index.
got the shirt, you got the yellow nails.
Nah,
Wu-Tang.
I'm saying for like art show or something.
I got you.
Like something where you taking pictures. I don't know, something to show off your fashion sense.
I got you.
But like everyday thing, like it's part of life. I don't know. I can't do it.
Right.
Especially not no colors. I don't even do the clear thing no more, just because I work with my hands a lot. So
yeah.
Like,
what about the skirt, like a man's skirt? If it's an artsy,
yeah,
event,
you out here wearing kilts, Andre 3000 style.
It's a kilt. It's a traditional dress. I mean, there's
This is a dress
so
for sure.
there's East Africans men. They wear pretty much the same thing, but it's not. I forgot what it's called though.
They wear it's not a kilt. It's like it's a one piece though.
Yeah, but it looked like a skirt. You know what I mean? But
it's one piece. I can rock that though.
They wear it around the house. They wear it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I feel it.
I think it's when you purposely try to make it look like it's for a woman, then that's when you blur lines, I guess. But
what about makeup, eyeliner? Men wearing eyeliner.
Men wearing eyeliner. I guess it's got to be a new thing. I don't really know people that have done anything like that. What are they doing it for? Is it like
a look
to enhance?
I don't even think it's like to enhance, but I think it's just these different statements that celebrities are willing to make.
Oh, like yes. I can do it too.
Right.
So
okay. That's I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I mean, I love that you open minded.
I can see dudes doing it like again, like just trying to be different. You know what I mean? I used to do stuff like I would wear. I used to wear masks before people got into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in high school.
Like the scarf masks or like
any mask.
The medical mask.
I wear a medical mask. I bought a spray paint mask one time. I would just wear a mask when I would go out. Like,
you was doing it for health factors, or you was doing it?
Well, we did. We made music. We did shows.
Oh, okay,
so
yeah. So it's art. Yeah.
It's
so an artist joint.
Then what else? I used to do. I can't remember. I used to try to do little stuff. I wasn't painting,
right?
Though, but I used to try to do things that look different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I could see it as. Dudes trying to do. And I don't think it's like that everyday average guy type of thing.
Yeah.
It's just select few. You know what I mean? It's probably just artistic, or they like wearing makeup.
I didn't look at it like that from the artistic standpoint. So I guess that it wouldn't change my opinion on it, but I guess I can understand a little bit more.
What are you saying about $1 million?
Like if somebody paid you $1 million to do something that you naturally wouldn't do, but it wasn't something that was going to jeopardize like your masculinity, but it was something like, I'm trying to think of something that would be borderline.
Wear a purse.
Wear a purse?
Like a real purse, not like a
Not the man
not the
bags.
man bag.
Oh, wear a purse for like an advertisement?
Purse with fingernail polish.
Yeah.
Damn. $1 million?
$1 million, bro.
With the Dorothy Hills.
I would have to ask them, why are we doing this?
Don't worry about it. This is the first picture you're going to see.
If they're not giving me...
He going to click them heels with the bag.
I'll say this.
With $1 million in his hand. Like,
I'll say this. Now, if they're not giving me...
Easy work. Don't you worry about it.
Good enough reason why they doing this other than to try to exploit me? Nah, I'm not doing that.
No, it's just, so not even to try to exploit you, but try to clickbait. I mean, but then it's controversial. So, they say no, what do they say? No publicity is bad.
No publicity. I'm not doing it for
how do they say it?
No publicity.
If there was like a message behind it, you know what I mean? Or something that mattered.
If they just $1 million, I'm doing
it. It's all exploitation.
But no, I'm not doing it just for clickbait.
It's all exploitation. I feel like for men, it's a lot more judgments going to come with that. I feel like women can do whatever. Y'all can do whatever.
But I'm thinking like somebody, some historical figure or something was, they try to put it in the art way, like have me wear it. You know what I mean? Like I would do it for that, but not like clickbait.
I don't know, man. So I'm trying to push this masculine agenda, man, just for our men because it's getting too out of hand. They playing with our name too much, No, I in the public, you know what I'm saying? Our black masculinity in general. So I don't necessarily play with that kind of stuff when it comes to me and my image. Yeah. And I'm in art and I love art, but it's just for me to represent for myself for the younger generation. I'm not saying if you do it, there's nothing wrong with it.
But I'm not like the bag and then, you know what I mean? Like it's not like some new I don't know. I'm thinking of from art. I'm not like wearing like.
But they're gonna call everything art.
That's what I'm saying. It's all art at the end of the day. Yeah. So I'm looking at it from more of an aspect like how am I pushing my people forward and how am I a representation for my culture, regardless of how much art I'm trying to put into it. Yeah, there's a line for me to draw because I have a son. You know what I'm saying? I got nephews. I also got a daughter. So yeah. What type of image am I trying to portray them be? Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, when you start putting on that clown makeup and then you get out of the real world situation and then people start playing with you.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I get that. Like it would have to mean something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To where like if you clown me about it, you just been ignorant. Like I'm not doing it to be seen, you know what I mean?
Right.
It would have to be like a message behind it or something.
I think it's just boundaries to it. Yeah. So like, there's only so far that you'll go.
Right.
Like I think it's okay to be artistic and get out there and express yourself, but sometimes I think it just crosses the line. Yeah. And when it crosses the line, and now you've got a generation of kids coming up, and this is what they're looking at, and it's not really your reality, but then they start to make it their real reality. Yeah. And then now you're seeing it in the schools. Kids are getting bullied. Kids are accepting it. And then now we've got a generation of people thinking that this is right or this is okay. Now I know some kids are going to be more expressive than others, but I do, like we was talking earlier, I do think kids are sponges. So just as much as we try to make it 100%. Seem like, we didn't teach them that. Sometimes, no, all the time, our kids are learning every single day, all day. So if our behaviors are a certain way, they're going to pick up on it. So in turn, we are teaching them that unknowingly or unintentionally, we're teaching them these behaviors.
100%.
Which can go into another direction that, it's kind of sensitive to some people, but I think a lot of that stuff is taught.
Yeah, I think we all got roles. I know what my role is, and I'm not going to hold somebody to the same accountability for their role. I feel like everybody has a certain thing they're good at. You know what I mean? So I would take all the boys and we would go work out and we would go down to the park. And I mean, I have a military style workout, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when it comes to certain things, I'll have their moms or like my cousins or my wife or somebody else is going to show them certain aspects, the softer side, the more feminine aspects that you need, the communication side and things like that. That's not really what I'm good at. But we all have roles in the community, especially the Black community, and we can all benefit from each other. Everybody can't be tough. Everybody can't be hard.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But you have people that are geniuses out there that are very good with using their minds. They can speak a certain way. They know they have certain skill sets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're an artist, so you can express yourself in a certain way. And you're both artists, so y'all magicians with the pen, and that's the skill set within itself. Just being able to talk people, like talking that talk, is everybody don't got it.
Right.
You know, I don't have it. So when I watch people get in the booth or on stage, I'll just marvel at them and be like, damn. That's cold, but that's a whole nother message that you can use to convey to the youth and to represent us and to push our initiative forward. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's all beneficial. I'm not saying everybody got to be like me. No, I don't want everybody to be like me. But I'm saying, though, if you're a man and a father, a husband, a boyfriend, or whatever, and you got a family to take care of, you got to be some form of strength at the end of the day. Because when they come and knocking at your door, you got two choices. And if they already know you ain't nobody to play with, then your family's going to be straight. Right. If you leave that room for you to be disrespected and you putting out somewhat feminine nature, it's going to come back to you, bro. And then when you got time to be strong and all that shit, they ain't taking you serious. That's why. You know what I mean? You up in the school board trying to rep for your kids, but you was just wearing pink nail polish the other day. Sit your goofy ass down. Your son's suspended 5 days. It's over. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you on that, bro.
Like, what are we doing here? So don't leave them that room. You know what I mean? They're already going to play with you, period. Just being who you are, looking how you look. They're going to play with you. So you don't necessarily have the privilege to be out here. Now, you rich as hell. You rich as hell. You do what you want to do. That's not my case.
I got you, because I got daughters.
You know what I mean?
So one thing they don't ever see me do is panic. You know what I mean? I always keep calm no matter what's going on. And I try to talk to them about stuff, but I don't know if they listening or not. You know what I mean? Bro. I don't know how to do the nurturing and
good luck.
You know what I mean? So
I think that's huge, just being able to acknowledge that, what you just said, like you don't know how to do the nurturing. I think accountability is so important when it comes to being a parent and being able to say, I'm good at this, I'm not that good at that. Yeah. And like you said, you use your wife to fill in where there's blanks, or, she should fill in that. It just immediately took me to, like, what are y'all's thoughts on, like, little girls or little boys growing up without, like, a little girl growing up without a father and a little boy growing up without a mother, or even little girls growing up without mothers and so forth? Like, how do you feel like that impacts the child, missing that nurturing piece from a mom as a man or as a little boy?
I'll say this. I know the trauma I grew up with from not having my dad made me stick with my kids. So not stick with them, but like, I'm
be there for
I
always be
around,
I always,
present.
you know what I mean? Like that was my goal. I mean, when I found out they were coming, I'm like, yo, I'll never abandon them, nothing like that. So, but as far as what you were saying, I don't know, because I don't really see a lot of all my friends, they in their kids' life, so I don't.
Well, I guess think about it from this perspective. Think about it as adult women that you know, or adult men that you know now. Whereas, and maybe that they didn't grow up with a father or a dad. Like, how do you feel like that might have impacted them? Like, it might be easier for you to speak on from a man's perspective with a woman. Or maybe a woman you might have dated, where you feel like,
I've noticed women that didn't have dads in their life. They had dads, but not really in their life like that. They would tend to be jealous of my relationship with my parents.
Okay.
And that was really it. And a lot of them always had to, a lot of them did say, "You're not my dad," when you would. They had a lot of, what is it? What's that word I'm looking for?
Defensive.
Defensive, but it's, they were just, they had a rebellious attitude when you would tell them to do something.
Like authority, a problem with authority.
Issues. Like, and it wouldn't even be nothing serious. It'd be like, don't do that.
Right.
Oh, you're not my dad. And I'm like, and I realized, like, oh yeah, I'm not your dad. That's why you're like that.
I'm not your dad. I'm your daddy.
I should have been your dad. I was your dad.
Right. You kind of hit the nail on the head. I agree with that. I have both parents in my household. My dad is the consummate man's man. You know what I'm saying? So even though growing up, we had like a tumultuous relationship, but he gave me everything I needed to be successful in life. Okay. Just by watching them operate and being the man's man. So there ain't nothing that you could do to me that's going to break me. Period. Exactly. You know what I mean? And my brothers are the same way. And we have skill sets that a lot of my friends don't have that came from single parent families. You know what I'm saying? Like I built this whole thing by myself, like electric to the drywall to the studs. So me and my brother had a contracting company. So when I got laid off from the Department of Education, man, I jumped into that. We started our own company. You know what I'm saying? And it took off. But I'm saying that to say this is like a lot of people don't have that at home or didn't have that man. And also,
I'm one of them.
It came down to emotionally. You know what I mean? Even though he was hard on us and maybe built us a little bit too hard and strong, it's never let me down in life. As far as where I'm at, what I've gone through, and the stuff that I do, especially at work or whatnot. And my mom was so tough that she has all brothers. I have all brothers. So it was like a male-dominated world for us growing up. So when it came, the downfall, well, I should say the downfall, but the downside for me and my personality was to the softer side, the more understanding side, the listening side, you know what I'm saying? To like the side that you need to have because people are not like you. You got to be understanding of that. You know what I'm saying? And you're not like them. So when somebody comes to you with a problem, it ain't always about suck it up, get over it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I really need to talk to you because that conversation could ultimately save their life. You don't know what they're going through. You know what I mean? And that's a skill set within itself that I didn't have for a long time because I grew up this way and it ain't never failed me. Right. You know what I'm saying? But everybody don't have that mental strength. They didn't grow up with those characteristics or those examples. So now me understanding that I'll listen to everybody. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not even going to give you my opinion on your situation. I'm going to just listen to you and take it for what it's worth because your walk of life is a lot different from mine.
For sure.
And I can learn from you as much as you can learn from me, regardless of what you had or didn't have.
I love that.
Like, my pops took care of me, but he just wasn't there. Right. You know what I mean? He came through, but I saw him about 6 times a year, you know what I mean? But he taught me a lot, you know what I mean? I wish he would have taught me how to do stuff like this, though, you know what I mean? Like the building and setting stuff up, you know, but because that's what he does, you know what I mean? He does that a lot. He's remodeling his own house right now. But he never really got into that with me. He was always trying to teach me about computers and stuff. That was his occupation. Yeah. And back to what we were talking about earlier, that's what he got certs. He was telling me, like, as a youngin', like, get your certs. You don't need a degree. Yeah. And he was making, I remember when I was being bad in the streets, I think we had like a stolen car or something. I went up to his job to get some money from him. And he was talking to me about doing better. He showed me his pay stub, his pay range or whatever. Yeah. He was making like $30 an hour in like 2000.
Right, at that time, that was big money. Right.
1999. I'm like, damn. And I was too dumb to even pick up on it. But I think had he been around more, I would have followed more. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I don't really fault him for nothing that he didn't do. You know what I mean? I turned out fine.
So let me ask you, as a woman, what are you trying to teach your daughter that you feel like is going to be relevant to her success as an adult?
That immediately took me to, I was just talking to her this morning. I was showing her, it was this morning. I was showing her videos when she was a baby. And early on, maybe when she was maybe 2 or 3 weeks, she was on a pacifier. Mm-hmm. And I just remember that early, I immediately was like, I don't want her to be dependent on nothing. So we took the pacifier from her. We never gave it back to her from that point on. So I want her to know how to be independent. But I also want her to be expressive, and I want to nurture her. I was not as nurtured as a child, actually, not nurtured almost at all. So like I grew up tough. I was a tomboy, I was the protector in my mind over my whole family, my sisters. And so I want her to understand that she doesn't always have to be strong. Mm-hmm. And love her beautiful brown skin. It's huge.
For sure.
And love her beautiful, thick hair.
Yeah.
Natural hair. So I'm huge on self-acceptance. Because when I was that age, I wish if I was to go back in time, I would love to have better understanding of me as a little Black girl. Mm-hmm. And so I'm teaching her that every single day.
That's huge. That self-love is huge, man.
Yeah.
And to all my beautiful dark skin, brown skin, whatever, your
melanated.
Color, your melanated women out there, you're gorgeous. Don't let nobody else tell you that, man. And y'all got to get over this hair situation, because I don't know what bad hair is.
Ooh, I like to talk about that.
So stop talking about what good hair is, because I don't know what bad hair is. So when I was younger, I got super dark skin, but I had curly hair. So they would always keep on telling me, "Oh, you got this good hair." And then I got older. They thought I was like Eritrean or Ethiopian or Somalian or something like that. But I'm like, well, so y'all comfortable now with me looking like with that just because of that? Yeah. So there is no bad hair, and I can't stand y'all talking about each other, talking about this nappy head, that. Like, that's not even real.
It's like, coarse hair.
It's coarse, and you have certain curl patterns. Yeah. And that's just it. It is what it is. It's all beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to accept y'all's own beauty, because I'll see some amazing, gorgeous hairstyles, but y'all so stuck in trying to be like the other. It's crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
What they see on
that, bro. Like, we talk about each other worse than anybody. It's terrible. Like, we got to stop beating each other down. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
We need more Black men to have this conversation. Like, to just speak to the Black woman, because it's so many different situations out there. And I've seen so many times where Black men will tear Black women down.
Oh yeah.
And there was a point where I was feeling torn down by a Black man. I totally agree. I just want more Black men to come forward and address their love for the Black woman natural body, the Black woman natural hair, the brown, dark, different shades of color in our skin. And I think us as Black women, we could probably do a better job at it for Black men too. But I think we really got to uplift each other. Yeah. We're beautiful.
For sure.
Every shade, every shape, we're really beautiful. And it happens too often where, women are losing their edges. I say that as a woman who once lost her edges, right? Like, real talk, like, I have a wig on right now.
Right.
I wear my wigs for convenience.
Right.
But I'm completely natural under my wig. And I consider myself a very natural woman. But, you know, some of us are wearing wigs because we think that's presentable, more presentable than our natural hair. Mm-hmm. And we're losing edges because we won't, you know, we want to do it every day, all day. Like I said, I'm one of those women. I was that woman at one point. But yeah, I love to hear that coming from Black men. So,
I mean, you got to think about it. Listen, y'all have the full lips, the beautiful button nose to the not button nose. Y'all the almond eyes, sun-kissed skin, the hair that you can do damn near anything with. And everybody's chasing your body type and your silhouette. So everybody is so steady trying to be like you that you don't even see it. All these cosmetics and trends that are going out right now with beauty is all behind what you guys have already done as Black women. And y'all don't even have to do it. You just being you. So I say that to say this. Be yourself, because that's the most beautiful person on earth. You're the original person and you're the most beautiful person on earth. Everybody knows that they're just chasing you. Y'all got to stop running away from yourself though. And yeah, as men, we have to do a better job of expressing that to you, because I don't know, it's like men do certain things to attract women and women do certain things to attract men. And maybe we're not doing enough, a good enough job building up our own people or our own women. Mm-hmm. But coming from a Black man, like, there's nothing more beautiful than a Black woman. Yeah. Period, hands down. And this is no shade to any other color, creed, culture, or race. But it's just, I'm just going to put our people in the forefront because our women are definitely A1 when it comes to the beauty game. Period.
I agree.
Red, what you just talking about the white girls yesterday? I'm just fucking with you. Is that what we? Nah, but
he was trying to recap. Like,
did I say that? Nah. But yeah, that's my 2 piece on that. So you said something about your top 10 rappers.
okay.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Me, I don't have favorites.
Okay.
Now I do have tops. Now, and I feel like my tops align with the majority's tops. Mm-hmm. Tupac. I mean, you coincidentally have the shirt on. Numero uno for me.
Why is that? I got my reasons, but what's your reasons?
I'm huge on the stories that he's told. And if you really listen to his lyrics, it goes deeper than what you think. Mm-hmm. I'm big on a storyteller. But also just what he represented. And he was a beautiful man, by the way. Very beautiful man.
He had him.
But I think he was multi-talented. Mm-hmm. You know, he did the acting, the rapping, he did poetry, very artistic. And I don't know, I just don't think I don't think there's anyone who's matched that level of creativity for me. So he's number one. If I have a favorite, he is my favorite rapper. And the rest of them, I mean, would be. But what is your reason for Tupac?
Tupac is probably hands down one of the most talented artists. And it's not even just musically. I'm just talking about from the acting. Mm-hmm.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, to the orchestrating of the music, to the writing of the music, his writing. You know what I'm saying? That man was a background dancer for Digital Underground at one point in time. So the buddy could boogie. You know what I'm saying? So like, he had every aspect of entertainer in him, and he did it all well. I wish we could have seen him in more movies.
He was in the movie.
Oh my gosh! Because as an actor, I'm not gonna lie. Juice.
That was his first movie.
You say what?
My bad.
Oh, you knew his first movie?
No, I think that was his first movie.
Oh, yeah. That character he played in Juice, bro. I mean, he sold that role.
Oh yeah, I believed it for sure.
Yeah, I believed
I
it.
was talking about Nothing But Trouble.
Oh, Nothing But Trouble. Okay.
He made a cameo. He was a background dancer in that movie.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, from that to the music, and then his music covered every part of Black culture. So it wasn't just like you have rappers and they rap one way about one thing, and that's they stick. And I'm not knocking it because you got to get your money how you get your money and do what you're good at. Because at the end of the day, the rap game has brought a lot of people out the hood and given them the opportunity to make legal money. But as far as an artist, when I'm thinking about an elite artist, elite songwriter, that man covered every aspect of Black life, from the gangster shit to Brenda's Got a Baby to, you know what I'm saying, Dear Mama. You know what I'm saying? He covered it all. So,
and he was young too.
And he was young.
Yeah.
And it sounded good.
Yeah.
The other people were doing stuff like that, but it didn't sound as good.
Right.
You know what I mean? They didn't get it out like he did.
So you saying basically Tupac over Biggie, right?
Oh, I am.
Okay.
It's more of a cultural impact for me for Tupac. Now,
yeah, that would be the winner for me.
That would be the Biggie as far as lyricism,
rapping?
his rapping.
Yeah, I give it to Biggie.
Ain't nobody. Yeah, his rapping is swagoo all the way. Like I give it a big. Like he's never let me down in a song. Just like his style was so crazy.
Yeah,
and the way he rapped, it was like nothing I ever heard, and then still hasn't been anybody like that. And it was so effortless, you know what I'm saying? So Big, as far as the rap game and how he rapped, his style of rapping, couldn't fuck with him.
You could put either one of them on right now and just vibe all the way out. I don't care if you 20, 18, you gonna vibe out to Tupac and Biggie all day.
Easy. Timeless music is what I call it. It's timeless music. There's too much, I was talking to my man Pete yesterday, it's too much quick bake microwave rap music. And the rap game is young. We're a young culture, so we've only been around, I don't know, what, 50-some years, something like that. We're young compared to the other music genres. And we still got a long way to go, but I mean, if you listen to like the music,
I don't know, after hearing that Source freshman rap,
bro.
I don't know, we might be crashing into the wall.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that the youth got a long way to go as far as, because it's set up, like you said, you ain't got to put the work in no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to necessarily go to a studio. You don't have to spend a lot of money to make an album or a record. You can pretty much make a song on your way to your McDonald's shift.
Yeah, you can do it
on the bus right now. Right now on the phone, you know what I'm saying? So, and there's no more A&Rs. There's not anybody helping you put that together. You just coming out your head, put it on the phone, and then you can put it out to the world. So it's I don't know. They're not taking their time with it. They're not putting a lot of effort into it.
Oh no. I saw a dude on Instagram using AI talking about all I gotta do is actually what word rhyme with this.
They ain't writing their own music. Yeah, that's crazy. So
he just rhyming.
Yeah.
He ain't even rapping, he rhyming.
Well, you know, you could sing lyrics into, and it'll take your voice and give you a whole
that's crazy.
Like you can actually sing. It's crazy. I was like, wait. So like it's people writing or like saying songs or saying lyrics into an app, and the app will sing it in your voice.
Okay.
I don't know what it's called, but I was like, that's kind of crazy.
It is crazy.
Just imagine sending your boyfriend or your girlfriend a whole song with your voice on it. And your
okay, I know you're talking about. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, you sing and then they put your voice on another song.
Yep.
Yeah, I seen that. That's
It's interesting. Technology's going crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, it just started too. So.
Yeah, the first song I'll send my girl will be an Uncle Luke track with my voice on it. I'm a romantic. What can I say?
Man.
All right, so let's pivot then. You got rapper, rap star. Then, in my opinion, you have like the next level be like a rock star.
Rockstar?
Yeah. And what I mean by rock star doesn't necessarily have to do with rock music.
Right.
But just that embodiment of stardom, you know what I'm saying? I would just say a rock star. So we have a lot of good rappers.
Yeah.
And then there's some pretty popular rappers that I would call them rap stars. Who would y'all consider like our rappers that are rock stars?
Right, I say it have to be some younger dudes.
Okay.
The older dudes don't really get that vibe. Give that vibe.
Right.
Are you asking for like what the world has coined as the rock star rapper, or our opinions of who we think it is?
Let's do both, because I guess if the world thinks it, I'm looking at it like this. Because I remember like one of the best concerts I went to was like I think it was like Up in Smoke tour, and that shit was crazy.
Who's that? Snoop?
It was Snoop, Dre, and then I've seen 50, I've seen Missy Elliott, like, I've seen a lot of people, but there's like certain people you see like this is different.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I seen Jay come out. And this is when he was at the height of his career.
Mm-hmm.
His stage presence and how he was controlling the crowd or the arena was different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Than when I seen Nelly and the St. Lunatics. Not to say Nelly wasn't popping, but it was a different feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was a different feel. So in my opinion, like I seen Cole and I seen Drake. They're like rap stars.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're elite level. They put out good music. But I feel like and I've never been to these concerts. I just seen them on TV. Well, I seen Travis Scott perform at like a festival or something. That to me was like a rock star.
I would say he's a rock.
Yeah, that shit was different.
Him and what? Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, Playboy Cardi. Playboy, he's a little bit under.
It's more of a cult thing.
He's more of a cult following though, yeah.
But it's still like that same rock star vibe. Rock stars definitely have cults. You know what I mean?
What do you think it is that's separating them? Like you say you've seen them in concert. Like what is it that they're doing that you feel is separating them?
You gotta have it. Like you gotta have it. Like
it's
something.
An energy thing.
Yeah, it's an energy thing. Sometimes you can walk in a room. Two dudes walk in the room, one gravitates all the attention. Or it's the same with a female. A female walks in the room, she gets all the attention for some reason. Doesn't mean she's dressed any nicer than the other females, but something about her. Her presence is just different. Like DMX is one of my favorite rappers of all time. I never got the chance to see him in live performance, unfortunately. But I could imagine when I seen him, I think it was like Woodstock or something. From the old MTV videos, and I looked at the crowd.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that was at Wood, and I don't know how many people was at Wood, but it was like people as far as I can see, and everybody out there was tuned in. Yep. It wasn't like we just sitting here chilling, because you go to shows, not everybody paying attention. You're gonna have songs that hit, songs that don't hit, but every movement, sound he made, they was on top of it. And that to me was like, that's a rock star.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like that's different. You know what I mean? Everybody don't got that.
Even in the interview, DMX, just sitting in a room with a couple different people and answering questions, that energy that come off of him was crazy.
Yeah.
I went to the Drake and
Cole,
and Lil Durk.
Yeah, I was there too.
You was
yeah.
there.
Yep.
And you know, I don't know. I kind of expected more from Drake. I felt like it was not natural, and I was shocked because Drake. That's my like. I love Drake.
Right.
I actually was at a club early in Drake's career, and he came to the club and performed. And I had a couple little moments with Drake directly, and I felt the energy like, oh, this dude's really gonna be something, and he really was. Like he's amazing. But the concert, I was like, oh, okay. I think he did a lot of big. You see, like the big head. He brought out the Travis Scott head and the little stuff floating. Yeah. I thought that was dope. Not so much the Travis Scott head.
Right.
But that was kind of corny. But you know, he had the little stuff floating in the crowd, which I thought was pretty cool. But as far as like performance, I felt the love from him, but I really didn't feel that much energy. So I was shocked.
Yeah, I did. I'm kind of with you on that. Like, it was cool. I enjoyed myself, and Drake got some bangers.
Mm-hmm.
So there was like some sing along moments, but it wasn't nothing like I'm gonna take with me. Like, damn, I went and saw Drake. You know?
Yeah.
I went and saw Drake. All right, it was cool. On to the next. I feel like Cole let me down too because he's so much of an artist that he's gonna do the artist stuff, but there were some bangers he did not perform, and I was kind of salty at him for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I'm the fan. You know what I'm saying? Can you cater to the audience? Get out your artist bag and cater to the audience a little bit to give us what I'm paying all this money to see you. Not the, you know what I'm saying? There's tracks that he was performing that I heard them, but they wasn't hitters like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, he kind of lost me with that. And then Lil Durk is just Lil Durk. I don't know what to tell you about that, but.
I think the theme was kind of corny too. Like they had a little football. They did a little. He
did a lot.
It's just kind of corny.
Coming out the locker room, he did a lot, bro.
He had a little football gear on. I'm like, Drake, come on now. Like, but I guess that's what's to be expected from Drake because he's got a corny vibe, and I think that's what make people like him.
Yeah, he is a corny.
But vibe. I don't know. I want a little bit more.
I was gonna say, I think after being to a few shows in my life. I think I realized that a lot of artists dumb down their set list when they come to Columbus. Because when they go to other cities, they do different songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think here they just do like what's popular.
You think so?
What's on, you know what I mean? What's on the radio. Unless they fuck with the city, you know what I mean? They know what's going on. I think they do. Cause
I understand that.
I've been to a few shows and I'm like, bro, why didn't you perform? You know what I
mean? I understand that.
You perform everything that was on the radio. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel that way.
They trying to keep it safe.
Yeah.
Just, make sure people know what it is and
I think when you come to like Middle America, they don't really know what to expect, bro. Like.
And then we probably like, the 30th show?
Exactly.
We're going to Chicago tomorrow. I'll turn up tomorrow.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, because he definitely dialed it in. Yeah. A lot of that. But I don't know, bro. Like, I think when you get to Drake's level, though, and I will give him some bail on this, you've done it so many times, bro. It's like you just get in the machine mode. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, these performances ain't really special no more. Yeah. They just like...
Yeah, he ain't jumping on stage.
Yeah, bro. No, he had the energy. No, I'm not saying that. He had good energy. But
no diss.
It's nothing special no more. Like he's done it a million times. He's gonna go out, do the show, he's gonna perform, he got the bangers. All right, we on to the next set. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really no soul in these performances no more like that.
But that's what separates the rapper from the rock star. Because if you think about like a Beyonce, every show she's giving that energy.
She definitely is.
I don't know how she does it.
She definitely
but is. She gives that same energy. And you love her because imagine the work that goes into that. And you can respect that. 100%. So like I give them, but then it's like you are who you are because of our support.
For sure.
And I'm not even just talking about Drake, just in general, like Lil Wayne's concert. Oh man, I was so pissed. I was so upset. Because you get ready for it. You energetic, you excited, you like, we about to go hard. Like we was in there and he gave like 5, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds per song and then thank you and moved on. And I'm like, okay, so this is why you wasn't performing at the Super Bowl. And everybody was saying all of this stuff about Lil Wayne's in New Orleans. I'm like, no, man. A couple weeks before the Super Bowl, he performed here, and I was so disappointed.
Yeah, you're a trash performer. You're a trash performer. I don't care how much I like your music. Yeah. I'm not bailing you out on that. Like, if you're a trash performer, you're a trash. He definitely is a trash performer. There's nothing taken away from his musical career. Yeah. I like his music. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Wayne head, but nah, bro. I'm not paying to see you in concert. Period.
Man, he pissed me off.
I'm good.
He pissed me off so bad.
I'm straight.
And then he said he said that he forget his lyrics.
I'm good.
Bet.
But then why you gonna have all that
Yeah.
drama around not performing? Like you think just because you from New Orleans,
Bro.
you just get like,
Nah, bro.
come on now.
No, I'm good.
That's probably why he was doing 20-second sets or songs.
It was disappointing.
Yeah.
It was so.
Yeah, but he ain't got, he's not built like that, so he ain't got like that. Like, he a studio guy. So you can sit in the studio and make music, you know what I'm saying, run it back, let the engineers do what they do, and put out great music. But you're not a rock star. Nah. He was a rap star at one point in time.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think before My Cup, it's My Cup. Before that, he had it.
Yeah.
But after that,
then he just
fizzled.
He got real weird after a while. And I don't want to say weird because maybe that's not the right word. He just got different, and he disconnected from his community. And I feel like that's when, the whole skateboarder and
he found a second child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't think he was really ever in the community because he's been rapping since he was 11.
Yeah, for sure.
So he was locked in the studio. I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah, that's true.
For sure.
And I mean, back when I always loved. Well, not always loved. I didn't like him till he went solo and changed his whole style. And before that, I used to laugh at him like he's trash.
The block is hot.
Yeah, everybody used to love him back then too. I'm like, nah, this nigga's garbage.
I used to mess with them all.
But when he came with the
Carters and all that,
Carter, bro, like the whole flow changed, the vocabulary changed. I was like, oh god, this dude.
How much of that do y'all think is?
I think it's him.
You think so?
Yeah. I always thought it was him.
I think in the beginning.
I think somebody just showed him something.
Well, no, I think in the beginning that he did have some instrumental help in the beginning.
Like in the beginning, like of his solo career?
No, in the beginning of his solo career.
Okay.
Not from the Hot Boys. I'm not talking about the Hot Boys. But there was a dramatic change.
Yes,
from the Hot Boys to the first Carter album.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Squad Up, those is legendary.
Yeah.
And even from the Hot Boys to the Squad Ups, there was a dramatic change. So whoever that he was working with, whoever they had in camp, had him already on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, how much help? It don't matter because I'm a pretty intuitive guy and I pick up shit fast.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason I started doing electricity is because my homeboy was in electricity. I had him come over do a job, learn from him. My pops told me stuff. It only took me a couple of times, and then I was out contracting my own jobs. So not to say that he's doing his own. He it's not all him now, but I'm saying he has some instrumental help to get to that point.
Yeah.
The majority of his music is him. He's writing that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
But it didn't. He picked up something.
Yeah, I think somebody showed him something. It's like I said, he was in house rapping with Birdman in the South in Louisiana. Like,
Exactly.
I don't know how much influence. I mean, that's a huge influence, but I don't know how many educated people he was around that could teach him how to
bars like that.
Right, like
consistency practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect.
You in the studio all day, every day. This is your life.
But he got exposed to something from the outside.
He definitely did, bro. You know what? I'm not gonna knock Gilly the kid. Like all this shit Gilly be saying about it, bro. I think he's factual in all his statements about how he was writing this, that, and the third for Cash Money. Like
I don't see why he would lie about it.
There's no reason for him to lie, and they've actually never really denied it. You know what I'm saying? So it's real. I'm sure he probably wrote some shit for Wayne. Now Wayne probably took that, learned from it, and it became him.
That's what I'm saying. He definitely, whatever he learned, he definitely flipped it.
For sure.
And surpassed whoever taught.
Yeah, 100%. It's all him now, but I'm saying in them early stages. But isn't that how the game goes?
Yeah, that's how it goes. I mean, what they say, Jim Jones ain't know how to rap till he was what, 20 or
exactly. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't knock him for it. I don't know why people so bent on trying to.
They said Mace showed him how to rap. Well, Mace said he showed him how to rap.
Mace said he showed how to rap. Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean?
I think it's a formula. I think it's really, you get the formula down, and if you really invest into it, then you could be great. I literally didn't know how, I mean, I ain't gonna say I didn't know how to freestyle. Like, I don't know how to, I wouldn't say that I know how to freestyle, but I went into the studio that one time.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, just get in there and do something. And I went in there and I was scared to death, but what we came up with was actually pretty high. And I'm like, I didn't write none of that stuff down. I literally went in there and just kept adding on to it.
Yeah.
If I did that every day, ain't no telling where I'd be, you know?
Exactly.
So, I mean, I can believe it. Consistency and dedication.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, you're right. I never bothered to learn how to freestyle. I wanted to, but I never really practiced. So
yeah.
I kind of gave up on that. But I did when Jay-Z said he didn't write his rhymes. I started trying to do that. And
that's not.
No, like I stopped writing after that. Like everything I wrote, I didn't write it. I just had to remember it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it sucked because there was a lot of memory. But
to me, that's still writing though.
Oh, it is. It is. It's just not on paper.
Yeah, it's not freestyling though.
Oh no! I'm not saying it's a freestyle.
All right, yeah.
I'm trash at freestyling.
Because I think that when people, I think you lose something when you start writing it down. Like your mind moves so fast. So when you got to stop to write it down, you kind of lost some shit that you was getting ready to say. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
For me,
yeah.
I learned. I learned that I would put my rhymes together better by freestyling it, but remembering it. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what it was. I would just make up something and then I would keep repeating it and add to it and add to it. And add to it.
I agree with you. That's
so
how
I felt better on the beat than writing it. I felt like I was too stiff. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's how I am. But I'm not a good writer though.
Yeah.
So if you're a good writer, you could probably do a lot more damage with that pen than how I would have to go about it. I'm just not that talented to where I can write a rhyme down and then build off of that. I gotta say it and just flow and then remember that and then keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? And catch, because I'm more of like a dude. I like to have fun and I'm listening to shit that inspired me. Yeah. So when I'm listening to it, then I'll just be popping my own shit. Yeah. Nah, there's people that go in there. Like I feel like you can go in there and you write dope rhyme, like both of y'all, and y'all hear a beat, and then y'all go off.
No, go ahead.
No, you good. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I think only reason why I feel like I can do that is because I started out writing poetry, and it was therapeutic for me initially because I would be going through these mental things, and I didn't really have nobody to talk to, so I wrote it down. It was like my journal. And one day it just turned into raps because my older brother inspired me. And I'm like, wait, he rapping. I want to be a rapper. I want to do. And I'm a female. I'm a young girl at that time. And I'm like, oh, no, but I could do it. I was that person. Oh, they don't think I can do it, so I can do it. Like I love the challenge.
Yeah.
And from there, I just write. But I remember one time me and my sisters was clowning each other. And I just was freestyling it, and it was hard. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did that happen? I think if you feel that energy, like you could do whatever. Like if you in that mode, then you could probably freestyle. You just don't know it until that time come, and you like, you know what?
Yeah, I feel you on
with
that.
some liquid courage could help that too.
Man,
oh yeah, that definitely helped.
Hey, give me some of that Jim Beam. I'll be Jay-Z up here. It could be all trash, but I'm gonna have fun. I'm like, what is he talking about? But in my head.
Yeah. You wake up the next morning like, ooh, I was going in, and then you hear it. Somebody recorded it. You're like, oh.
I know two homies. I mean, they write, and they're phenomenal. You know what I mean? Like, they deadly with the pen, but like, I can't. Ever since I started doing that, I can't really write no more. Plus, I don't even like the way my handwriting looks.
I remember Fat sent me something that we had recorded a long time ago, and we were lit. He sent it to me, and I was just joking about. I was like, man, I don't know who this is, but he is trash. It was my music. But that was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we even did that. But I don't know. We have fun though. Music is fun.
It is fun, yeah.
As long as you having fun, man.
But I definitely have an affinity for those who can really do it on a high level. Like I really look up to that type of shit because I feel like it's super dope.
No, it is, man. It's amazing. Music is very impactful, man.
Yeah, window to the soul.
Like, have you ever tried to like you got your own natural style, right? And then have you ever tried to step outside of that box and go into like another lane? Like,
yeah, so this is how I know I'm not a real rapper. Because I rap best when I'm listening to other people's music and then I take their flow and then rap like that. But if I were to have to do it for myself, you heard us last week, Reg, just sitting there laughing at shit because the shit was garbage, but you know, we over here. But I'm just saying, like, when I got to sit there and do my own thing, I don't necessarily know what my voice sound like or my rhyme pattern is, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like people that got it, I look up to that or I admire it because I'm like, damn, how they just do that? You know what I'm saying? Without any type of inspiration. You know what I'm saying? People got it. I got to get inspiration to make me feel like, okay, all right, I got this. This is how I'm going to go. That's why I'll just be in there fucking around freestyling and shit.
Nah, what y'all was doing was fun, man. It reminded me of what me and my homies would do. Like, we supposed to be making real music or whatever, but we just be messing around, freestyling the whole time. We never recorded nothing.
Yeah. So how you feel about that?
I think even the people who do rap, there's an inspiration. Like I was telling you earlier, like I was inspired by the Nas, the Jay-Z's, the Tupac. So when my favorite rap group is Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
Yes, please.
Let's talk about it.
So
put respect on their name. Ohio.
And I went to their little event, their little concert they had at Newport last year. Oh my gosh, I went crazy. I literally went crazy. But when I was growing up, that's what I looked up to. That's when I first started rapping. And you know this type of stuff they used to talk about, right? Crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
My early lyrics was crazy. Like I was talking about popping people.
Exactly.
I was talking about the craziest
they was on
stuff.
That more murder.
Yeah, that deep, dark, demonic feeling. And that was what I was. I was so inspired by them. That's what I would write. Like I still got my raps from when I was in middle school. And when I look back, it'd be crazy because I'm like, I cannot believe I wrote this crazy stuff. I'm talking like I wrote this one poem, and in it, it's just dark. And then I switched over. I'm like, okay, I still love Bone Thugs and Harmony, but Tupac. I was listening to them at the same time, so then I'm like, all right, cool. So Tupac had a little dark side to him too.
For sure.
So for years, I was dark. I was talking about murdering, and I'm like, I'm just a little 11-year-old girl. Like, I'm not murdering nobody for real. But in my rap style, like
everybody
had to go. Everybody, it's a virtue coming to murky while you're taking the shit. Like that was one of my lyrics. Literally, that was one of my lyrics.
Bar.
Listen to that though, right?
Yeah.
It's a virtue coming to murk you while you taking the shit.
Damn.
But anyways, so I went from that to this woke, real woke. I feel like I'm woke now, and that's where I go. But like everybody gets an inspiration, and you go with it. So I was inspired by that. That's how I was writing. So when you said you listen, you be inspired, I think it goes for even people who write. Like that's what it is, and your inspiration can change. So
for sure,
that's what I think about.
Yeah, I agree.
So being from Ohio, I'm glad you said that because I actually wanted to talk about that. Everybody talks about the greatest rap groups of all time. You always got your Wu-Tang up there. And then they take it back to like when Busta and them dudes was doing the Rah, the Dungeon Dragon, Tribe Called Quest. Like there's a lot of different duos, Mobb Deep, you know what I'm saying? But the number one best rap group of all time is Bone Thugs and Harmony, period, point blank, hands down. And it only makes it better because they from where we from. So that's just it. Because I heard somebody disputing, they always bring up Wu-Tang, and no disrespect to Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? You had the world on lock. Like, y'all did that. But being a kid from Columbus, Ohio, bro, I don't think you understand the Bone Thugs and Harmony movement. it was different, bro. It was, everybody was growing their hair out. It hit different.
Yep.
Period.
It was lightweight creepy.
It was crazy, bro.
We wanted to be creepy too.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody did, bro. Wearing the dicky fits and man,
you know, we didn't have the internet and stuff, so it was like, oh man, they worship the devil.
Right.
Everybody was like, oh, for real?
Right. I remember my homeboy gave me like the little CD and joint. I was like,
so they be like, oh, play this to it backwards.
So, listen, I spent the night at my dude's house, and they had like a little creepy house lightweight. It was like a little older home, like kind of downtown going south. And they was playing the East 99 album, like the Bone Thugs-n-Harmony album, while we was asleep. Like, they would go to sleep to that, bro. I remember sitting in my bed like, I'm already lightweight, kind of scared in this house for real, and then you got that.
Oh man.
I'm just like, oh my God, is it 8 o'clock yet?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You had no cell phone back then. I was a little kid. I'm just like, man, I hope I make it through the night.
Uncle Charles don't come get
Uncle Charles don't come get me. Yeah, bro, but that was a bad decision making. That was a bad parenting. Why'd y'all let us do that?
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Bone Thugs-n-Harmony.
Yeah, Bone had the city going crazy.
They had the shit in chokehold for real.
I remember they came years ago and I had to work. I could not get off work. My mom, I was like, Mom, she's like, I know you mad. I'm like, I've always wanted to see them and I didn't think it'll ever happen. Cause you know, they 1 second they a group, the next second they not a group. So I'm like, it's never gonna happen. I just kind of gave up at that point. When they came last year, when I say I was in there with my head spinning like crazy, me and my friends, we was just, and it felt so good. Like I just felt like I was a kid again, and it just, the energy and everybody in there. The crazy thing is like they got some Caucasian supporters.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, the room was locked. They was getting it, and I was proud of it. I'm like, okay,
for sure.
But yeah, it was lit for sure. Yeah,
I don't think a lot of this stuff y'all hear Young Thug do with like the melodies and stuff. Like a lot of people got that from Bone.
I think the melodic flow, bro. They subgenre.
Oh, for too. Sure.
I don't know what it's called, but like, what was it like? I think they was kind of like the originators. Like, what's that? Like that horrorcore rap.
Yeah, it was like I don't know who came out first. But it was like them and 3 6 Mafia. They was both doing like the dark, and they was doing the dark rap, some almost demonic. Like it was different. Yeah, but yeah, it was like a horror type.
Yeah,
but you will never hear music like that on the radio.
It was commercial though. That was funny too.
That is crazy though. It was commercial like, but you'll never hear music like that. Like music like that would never sell today.
No.
Everything's cancel culture. They want to cancel everything.
But even just the sound of the music, like they rap so fast. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know what they were saying, but the harmony was crazy.
Everybody was saying the wrong word.
Yeah. I know one thing. Uncle Charles.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's the only reason I really like Wish, because he didn't rap that fast.
Yeah.
So I could understand what he was saying.
Yeah, he was the least on all the songs though too.
Like, I don't know what he said. Especially
I studied it, so I knew what I was saying.
You knew what you was talking about.
Y'all, but
right, you knew
I knew what I was saying.
I'm about to go listen to that when we get about to hear.
I can still rap them raps to this day.
I would read the lyrics
start to finish.
That's not what I thought they were saying.
And Busy Bone, oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was just angelic on the beat.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite out of the group? Mine was Lazy.
Mine was Busy and Crazy. It was between Busy and Crazy.
Yeah.
I like Busy's, like his harmony was crazy. It was also like he was singing them raps.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Lazy did his thing on that.
Lazy was cold too.
That second album though.
It was all cold.
On that one song when they broke out of jail or whatever. He was going crazy.
Yeah. Crazy had a dope solo album. They all had dope solo albums. But their music was so different.
Yeah.
And it was like not like that's what I'm saying. Like the music now, it all sound the same.
Yeah.
You got a genre and then everybody copy that, try to get on. And that's what they doing. So my son, he really into like the punch rap right now, the Detroit rap. You know what I'm saying? And there's everybody in Columbus that's rapping, all the young boys, because he rap, they all sound like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Miles?
saying? Miles who?
You know Miles?
Do I know A Miles?
Nah, you know Miles is?
No, who's Miles?
He's from Detroit, I think.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's purposely terrible.
There's a bunch of dudes like that though.
He be screaming he be saying random stuff on track.
They like I like this little. It might be different than what I'm here because they like you know how T Grizzly got that punch style. Like I like that. I think he hard.
T Grizzly tough. Yeah, I love.
You know what I'm saying?
Music.
But they all doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that same style. You feel me?
Yeah, it infected the Columbus.
Yeah, and then I had a whole list of things that popped up on my TikTok the other day. It was a Columbus artist, and they all sound like that. And his music sound like that, so I know that they fuck with it heavy.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
I mean,
where's your individuality at, man?
I hear you. I think it's just how it has to go before it can evolve. Because Columbus, I mean, even Ohio, even Detroit, they had a way different sound back
Way
in the
different
90s.
sound.
You know what I mean?
For
Top
sure.
Authority and shit. Like, it was from Flint. I mean, it was from Flint though, but
Trick.
in Michigan. But have you heard Bodie James?
Yeah, I love Bodie James.
Okay. Yeah, that's my guy right there.
Yeah, he from Detroit?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he sounds totally different.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I thought he was from somewhere in the East Coast. I didn't know he was from Detroit.
He's a Detroit native.
How you feel about Stove Guy Cook?
Oh, fire.
You don't have to send me
I
his
was
name.
putting people on to his album. They had never heard of him. And then they was like, I would let them hear a song and they was like, nah, I ain't feeling it.
Hard.
And then they would go back and listen to it. And they was like, oh man, thank you, bro.
For sure. So Elaine, let me ask you a question. You heard of Griselda, like Westside Gun and Benny the Butcher?
Benny the Butcher sounds familiar.
All right, so they out of Buffalo, but they sound is like the type of sound. It's super artistic. Like I feel like you would like it because everything they do is with purpose.
They brought grimy rap.
Yeah,
back to the.
But it's clean.
Sort of.
It's like classical griminess with a dope elegance. Yeah. With a hood essence, if that all goes together to make any sense.
Definitely do.
It's like it's all artwork, especially Westside Gun. I could put his shit. I feel like his raps. I could paint them on a mural. That's how I feel about their music. Like it's dope just to look at it. They just they dope artists. But yeah, we're gonna
definitely.
I'm gonna send it your way.
I love stuff like that.
That's what's up. Yeah. You're gonna like it.
You're gonna like it, especially you being a writer. Like they write.
Stovies on. That's
it's crazy.
guy.
I might even have heard some of this stuff, but I just don't know the
heard
names.
it for sure.
I remember when I first heard Stove, I was like, I gotta find out who this dude is. I couldn't find nothing, and then I found out like he went by a different name, like Aaron Cooks.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was still spitting, but he was just on different stuff. Like he was spitting about like he still be mentioning his rap now, but like talking about like the third eye and all that, and you know.
I was on social media one day, and I think it was Maul and Rory. Their little podcast came up, and they was talking about him. I had never heard of him.
Oh, okay.
But Maul said some shit like, he said, "I'm not saying he do it, but he was definitely in the room when it was happening." The way he was rapping about it, I said, "Let me check this dude out," and I was like, "Oh, he cold.
Yeah,
he cold blooded."
I think I had just seen this album on Apple Music. It was just sitting there. It was like reasonable drop, and I was like, and it said, I think because it was Rock Marciano produced. I was like, let me give it a listen. I was like, oh shit,
fire.
I was like, this dude sound like the modern day Pusha T.
Yeah. So, Lana, who would you work with today if you had the opportunity?
Me?
Rappers?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask both of y'all.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like rappers?
It could be. It could be artists in general.
Ask him first.
All right. I already know some. I guarantee I know some of your answers.
Oh man, I would love to work with like Vince Staples.
It's hard.
Fucking shit. Anybody in Griselda, I fuck with them. Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie dope.
I mean, I would like to work with Stove, but I don't rap about coke.
Right.
So it wouldn't even.
Right. Doing it your own way.
You know, I don't really care to be a rapper.
No, I would. I hear you. Go ahead. I was gonna say I don't either, but I would like to just make the music. You know what I mean?
You know what? I would Kendrick Lamar, woke rappers who are woke, J. Cole, stuff like that. But like, I would be okay writing for somebody.
Okay.
And just playing the background, get my money and invest. Right. Like, I feel like if I was younger, I feel like I always wanted to do that. Honestly, even when I was younger, I was open to like writing for somebody. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I'm really big on authentic, original writing. So if I'm thinking about artists that I know do that, it would be somebody like a J. Cole, a Kendrick Lamar. And that's just where my mind immediately goes. I know, just like you, I'll probably leave here and all these names will come to mind, but like just on the surface, those are the type of people I would like to sit down with and put something together.
All right, bet.